One evening, Percy was bringing empty stone trucks from the harbour. He was tired of his quarrel with Thomas and wanted to be friends again. He had a good day and was feeling extra pleased with himself. He was so busy thinking how he would tell Thomas and Toby about his expert handling of the trucks that he forgot to keep a good lookout. Too late, he saw a broken branch hanging over the line, straight in front of him. Ooh! Ow! He tried to stop, but his brakes wouldn't hold him. Ouch! He exclaimed a moment later. The branch hit his smoke box, broke away, and crashed against the ground. Percy was more startled than hurt, but his front was still sore when he reached the shed. "It's your own fault," said Thomas unsympathetically. "You should have kept a better lookout. I've no patience with you." "Pooh!" retorted Percy huffily. He forgot his good resolution and talked to Toby for the rest of the evening. "Hi, Toby." "Hello, Percy. Nice weather we're having." "Crops are coming in real." Percy didn't speak to Thomas the next day either. "I say, Toby," he said in the shed that evening. "What's a drip, do you know?" Toby pondered.
Well, it's when rain comes through a hole in your cab and your fireman hasn't got time to mend it,"
he decided at last. "That's silly," ejected Percy. "I heard a boy on the platform call his friend one this afternoon. I'm sure he couldn't have come through a hole in my cab," he added earnestly. Thomas was tired of being ignored. "That's different," he interrupted loftily. "The boy just thought his friend was being silly, or a coward, or a spoiled sport." Percy thought about this. "So, if," he suggested reflectively, "if you stopped me from doing something nice, would that make you a drip, Thomas?" "You're the drip," answered Thomas crossly. "Now go to sleep like a sensible engine, and stop talking nonsense." Percy was offended. Instead of going to sleep, he became even more determined to pay Thomas out. Next day, Henry's train was late at the junction. When Thomas set out along the valley, he was trying to make up for lost time. Suddenly, there was a loud bang! Ouch! Something hard hit the bottom of his left-hand water tank. "Oh, that's gonna hurt in the morning! Oh, botheration! Oh!" exclaimed Thomas, and stopped. As he did so, he felt water splashing cold against his wheels. "One of your side rods broken," said his driver, Maxine. "It swung up and punctured your tank. We'll have to get help." At 𝒟𝓃𝓾, Percy was shunting. The station master came up frantically. "Leave those trucks, please, Percy," she said. "Thomas has got a hole in his water tank. There's water dripping everywhere, and he can't get home on his own." Percy was still cross with Thomas. "I won't go," he declared. "Thomas called me a drip. Let him jolly well stay there and drip himself." "But, what about Annie, and Clarabelle, and, Maxine and Marcel and the passengers?" reminded Percy's driver. "Do they deserve to stay out all night, too?" Percy was sorry at once. "I forgot about them," he whooshed. "We must rescue them in case they turn into drips, too," and he hurried away. He found Thomas near the river. Everyone was glad to see him, and the passengers thanked him for coming. Thomas looked at the ground, then at Percy. "I'm sorry I was rude," said Thomas solemnly at last, as Percy helped him back to the shed. "That tank of mine turned me into a bigger drip than I expected, didn't it?" "Can we be friends again, please?" Percy considered. Thomas seemed sorry. "Well, yeah, I suppose so. That would be nice, it would be, wouldn't it?" "Yeah." "You really are dripping that tank." "Almost like a drip tank."